I've not seen him, so I've just hit the ball, and I'm not joking you, it has come flush straight off his like bridge of his nose, and all I've seen is his glasses fly about 10 meters.
Does Bielsa have a kind of test that you have to do to kind of earn his respect, Pula style?
He's built a track right around the training ground, and it's a running track, but it's not like an athletics track. It's got hills in it, so it's up and down. It's a bit weird. And there's a 12-minute test, and you have to run as far as you can in 12 minutes. And then there's a 1K test where you have to do it as fast as you can.
How'd you fare at that?
12-minute one, I was pants, like really, really bad. I'm only just, my aim was just get to 3K, and everyone else is like, people are clearing like 3.5, 3.6, and I'm literally just clearing 3K. But the 1 kilometer one, as fast as you can, I'm all right at.
The thing I wonder about Bielsa, for all the sort of the craziness and the tough training sessions, Patrick, because he's done so much in football, I would if I was you, I'd really want to just sit down with him sometimes and just hear some Bielsa stories.
I remember one team meeting, he did say to us that we're relatively easy to manage because we don't try and bring a large group of girls back to have a party the night before in a hotel like Batistuta did.
He was a good-looking boy.
So yeah, that's the only one he's really told us. And then we kind of hear about all the myths and like legends that everyone associates with him.
Have you and Bielsa ever come to blows? Not to blows, but have you ever had a disagreement with him or an argument?
There's been a couple of times where like you're tired, you're knackered, you're running your balls off, and he's still asking for more, and then you want to just turn around and say like, piss off. But you're kind of a little bit scared and hesitant, so you just end up shouting something. And then there was one time this season where we were doing a crossing drill, and he always like positions himself in kind of like an awkward place. And the ball's come in, and I've connected with it so sweetly on my left foot. Imagine it's near the top corner, and he stood right inside the goal. And I've not seen him, so I've just hit the ball. And I'm not joking you, it has come flush straight off his like bridge of his nose. And all I've seen is his glasses fly about 10 meters and him hold his nose. No. And he's like walked off holding his nose. And I was like, sorry, obviously. And he's gone like a little bit angrily, de nada, like it's nothing. He's walked past us like 5 minutes later to go see the physio, and he's got like a big cut across his nose and his glasses. I don't know if you noticed in the last few weeks when he's doing an interview, he's using the same glasses and they're not straight. They're like wonky.
No way.
So I feel bad. I should really get him a new pair, but I'm scared to kind of bring it up again.
Should have been crouching, shouldn't he? Then that problem wouldn't have happened.
To be honest, what was he doing?
Just stand outside the goal.
Yeah.
Or behind the goal.
Yeah, I don't know, but it ruined the rest of my session. I was just like, oh crap.
When's he treated you? Is he the kind of manager that gets pizzas in? What's the kind of the carrot that he gives? Because it sounds like he works you really hard.
I think when we got promoted, you kind of sort of soft side to him. But in terms of treats, it's quite strange because we have like a really strict weighing in program. We have to weigh in every day, and we got set like a weight target. And if you're overweight, then you're in trouble. You're doing extra sessions. You've got to be on your target within like 0.5 of it every day. And so you have this. And then sometimes when we're on an away trip, going on the train down, he'd just walk down the train handing out these sweets. And you don't know whether to take one, whether it's a test or not, but he's handing out these nice sweets. So that's as close as it gets to getting like a little treat.
I would be amazed if Bielsa hasn't looked, at least examined the draft excluder and considered it with his attention to detail.
I'm pretty sure that he will have, because there's probably not a football game across Europe that he's missed in the top leagues. Him and his analysts, they watch literally every bit of football that goes on.
How much of your training and stuff like that is done like in the classroom? Do you know what I mean? Is it always done in the meeting rooms and stuff?
We do all the training, even if we're in the meeting room, we do all the training on the pitch. But on a weekly, if we've just got a game the following weekend, you're probably looking at 9 or 10 meetings, like really? Half an hour a piece.
And would you say like the attention to detail is by far more than any manager you've worked with? Yeah,
it's just a completely different way of looking at it. Like highlighting things that if I was just sitting there and watching it, I wouldn't pick out naturally myself. I'm sure he knows as well that sometimes like we're not the most concentrated if we're tired or whatever, and we've been in the meeting room a long time. He does try and keep them short, but yeah, it's fascinating the things that are highlighted that are new to you.
Has he ever come up to you personally with like a dossier, a brown envelope of intel?
The Bamford files.
Patrick. I don't know why I do the same voice for Capello.
You always do every accent
Sven.
that Chris has ever done. He goes, Patrick.
BBC Sounds, music, radio, podcasts.